Okay, so we're going to be taking notes on matrices, but the topic is matrix dimensions, and this is just fundamental knowledge or fundamental basic knowledge of matrices, just ground level stuff. Okay, so what is a matrix? Well, let me write this. A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers into rows and columns. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So, a matrix is a rectangular array of numbers into rows and columns. So, an example, let's do matrix A. So matrix A is I dot E. So an example, matrix A is 1, pi, 0, -7, 6, and 11. Okay. This is what a matrix would look like. And let's yes, okay. So matrices have dimensions. Matrices have dimensions. So what are matrix dimensions? As I said, that's like one of our big topics on this notes. Sorry. Okay, so let's look at this matrix, matrix A, right? So here we have, so let's look. We have 2 rows, right? We have 2 rows, and we also have 3 columns. Right? That's what a matrix looks like. And when what I'm saying is, these are your rows going horizontally, right? There's 2 of them horizontally, and 3 because there's 3 columns going down. Okay, so this matrix A is a 2 by 3. I just dropped the pen. Hold on. Okay. Matrix A is a 2 by 3 matrix. Okay? So that's how you would determine the dimensions of a matrix, or how you would write them. There are also many other ways, or many other dimensions of a matrix. Let's just do a couple here. Let's do matrix F, which would be, let's say, it looks such that there's 3, 7, and 17. This could also be a matrix, and this could basically be a 1 by 3 matrix. Do we all see how that is a 1 by 3? Remember? Note that when we're talking about the dimensions of a matrix, we're talking about its size. So when you're writing it down, it has to come in rows first, and then columns, and it's always going to be in that order. So when you say a matrix, or you're talking about a matrix, you're talking about its size, and you'll say a 1 by 3 matrix, which just means that it has 1 row and 3 columns. Okay? That's matrix F. Now we have matrix C. Note that there are also many different kinds of, or many different dimensions of a matrix, and they could look like anything really. Let's do matrix C, and let's say matrix C is 3, 0, -1, 5, 0, -7. Okay? This is matrix C. Now what would that be? Matrix C is a 3, I'm going to put that there, a 3 by 2 matrix. That's what it is. Matrix C is a 3 by 2 matrix, and that's how it's pronounced. Now, we're going to move on to new topic. Or actually, I'll just pause. Stop the video right there. So far we learned about matrix dimensions, and yeah. Okay, new topic is matrix elements. And a matrix element is basically a matrix entry. Okay, so that's what a matrix entry is. So when we're talking about elements in a matrix, it's identified by naming the row and column in which it appears. For example, we have matrix. Let's say we have matrix G, right? Okay. Matrix G is just 4, 14, -7, 18, 5, 13, -20, 4, and 22. Alright, this is matrix tree. And note that whenever I'm writing a matrix, it's just really random numbers. Not necessarily, but random numbers that I'm writing down. So, let's say we want to identify this element in the matrix. We want to identify number 18, or the element 18, I should say. We went over, okay, so note that element G, okay, so 18 is in the second row. Let me just highlight that orange. So it's in the second row, right? And it's also in the first column, like that. So that's where they overlap. Okay, so how would we write that? In this case, we'd write G, and we put the row. So it's a subscript, so it'll be right below it. It'll be a 2 because it's column 2 here. It's 2, comma, 1. And note that it's second row, first column, right? And then we put the element, which is 18. And that's how you write it. That's how you would identify an element in a matrix, or an entry in a matrix. So, let's have some practice problems here, just to kind of make sure that it soaks in your brain. Let's write practice sorry if it's a little shaky. I'm writing kind of hard. Okay, so let's do practice problem. Let's do matrix A it is a 3 by 3 matrix. So it'll be 2, -4, 8, 1, 5, -5, 2, 6, and 2. So matrix A is a 3 by 3. And I'm going to tell you to identify the element 1, 3. And let's do another problem. I'm going to tell you to do this one. It's a 2 by 2 matrix. So matrix B is a 2 by 2. Let's do 12, -2.3, 4.6. Did I say -12? I'm sorry. 4.6 and 1.2. So matrix B is a 2 by 2, and the entries are 12, -2.3, 4.6, and 1.2. And I want you to find entry B 2, 1. So if you were to do that, let's see how you would. So let's see. We're going to do these together. Okay? So we want to find the entry that is in row 1. So it'll be in the first row. And then column 3. And what would that be? That would be this element right here. Okay? So when it's your entry or element would be 8. A1, 3 is 8. Now, let's do this one. B2, 1. You want to find it in the second row and also the first column. So that would be the element 4.6. So your answer for B2, 1 is 4.6. And that's basically matrix elements